What is up, guys? So this is the end of week 4. That means one whole month in the day trading simulator. Results aren't good, but these are as expected. This is first month of my hopefully 6-month journey to being profitable. I will slowly go over each of these details and kind of recap everything from this week and then recap everything from the month as a whole. First, I'm just going to include this little video of a major change that I had this week, and you'll see what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and transition to that now. All right, so this is my major change in week 4 of day trading. Today is May 5th. How'd I forget that? It's Cinco de Mayo. But I'm actually making a huge change to my strategy. So instead of being long biased, I'm actually converting to a short bias mentality. Meaning a lot of these strategies on the wall, some of them can kind of go both ways, but some of them are meant for long only. I've tried these over time, haven't really gotten too good with them, and they're very generic. I wouldn't copy these down, they're not that good. I'm just going to remove a lot of these and change up, with some new plans. Like, what is my new plan of attack? I have a few short strategies that I'm going to test out, and I'm going to make some cheat sheets and post them up here, and I'll show you the change before and after. So I'll go ahead and get you the before the change close-up. Here are the strategies. I'll quickly go through all of them just to give you an idea. Please don't read my notes because they're really bad. I made these like my first week or the week prior for day trading, so kind of ignore them. But the strategy on this one is opening range breakout. I haven't been good at that. I've had a lot of bad luck. I could probably get better with that one, but I think I'm going to tweak it. Maybe that one stays. Support and resistance, that's a big one. I haven't really used that one much. I've been trying to do more momentum trades where I'm chasing momentum instead of waiting for a breakout to occur. So that one might stay as well. Moving average trade trend. So this is where this one is where it follows like the trend with a moving average and continues and respects it. So here it's like bouncing off this trend line. That one, I'm probably gonna adjust this one because I want to use this strategy on the short side, kind of like how it is here, but a lot different than the one I have listed here. Both flag momentum. I've seen this happen a few times. I haven't really tried it, so I think I'm going to remove this. It's not one I prefer to try with going long. You can kind of see the picture how it's a flag. Here's your flagpole, the flag, it's red, and then it kind of pops back up. Not the best luck, but there's another one that's similar to this that I've had better luck with that isn't on here, but it will be. So the VWAP trading strategy, that's just a rule in general. This can go both ways, so I'm probably going to modify this one or have a similar VWAP strategy. So that one's probably going to go and get replaced with a similar one. The reversal trading top and bottom. So this is where it switches from red to green, green to red. Haven't done this one at all. This one's getting removed. Not something I've been good at. Well, I haven't really tried it, so I can't really speak for it. The ABCD pattern. This is one I've seen work a few times, but with my luck, it's only worked like once. So this is something to keep in mind when I'm trading. I know this one. This isn't really a hard one. This is a beginner day one trading technique. So these guys are staying. These are just my notes and generics, like which ones are triangles, wedges, support and resistance lines, and then types of candles you'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the ones that aren't really relevant anymore and replace them with some new ones to try out for this week and the following weeks. Here are the new ones. So this one's just a advanced decline information sheet. So I have an opening range breakout, long or short, 920 EMA strategy, long only, maybe short. Haven't tried it with the short method, but you would reverse essentially all the rules. VWAP fake and fade, that's a specific one that I looked up today. I'm going to give that a try, but it's like a tangent off of the VWAP trading when you're going short. Intraday pullback, this could be potentially short. I don't think so, but for the most part long. Breakout strategy, long or short. VWAP and MVWAP trading strategy, long or short, and then I kept the ABCD pattern. So a lot of these were kind of the ones from before, but tweaked to a different type of criteria, and then with the addition of these two. So kind of a big deal, right? I went from being a long bias trader at the beginning to converting to short bias, and I can say I have had an improvement in results. Having that ability to go on the fear side of things when people are like scared of their money going down, you can take advantage of that. So that's a good thing. Good thing for those shorting. My car parts are here. Wasn't kidding. You go, FedEx man. Ignore that. Back to the video. Just a quick little explanation as to why I chose to go short. One, the chat room that I'm in is a short bias, so like there's a lot of focus on finding stocks that'll turn or have failing momentum and end up going to the short side. That's one reason, so I can be with them and kind of learn their strategy a little closer than being in a chat room and having that like, well, I'm long, so that trade doesn't really apply to me. Another reason is kind of like the nature of a short. Shorts can go down much faster than a long can go up. Like, don't get me wrong, they both can go up really quick, but you'll always see a short just crash. Well, when something bad happens and like people start selling off, you get fearful, you start sweating, oh, I'm losing money, I should probably capture what I have now, and it just causes a huge snowball effect of people selling their long positions. That is something that it makes sense to me because all that previous buildup is so relevant. It's like completely relevant data that just happened. So you can base your short trades off of that. It's just a quick little reason as to why I think short is a good choice, but like in the end I'll still end up doing some long. But for the most part, I'm focused on short now. Enough of that. Let's get to the week 4 recap. Going over week 4, that is May 4th through the 8th. I am down 1.15% of $5,000. That's just under $60. My biggest winner of the week was 142 of my 2 winning trades. My biggest loser was $59 of my 12 red trades. To have 2 trades that are positive and 12 trades that are negative and only be down 1%, I got a lot of work to do. It's not reliable data. Things I want to touch on was the week prior I had a lot of bad sleep and just a lot of unfortunate events happened, like the scanners were down. And well, this week I also had bad sleep. It wasn't the best. I wasn't fully there and it affected my trading, of course, but I did get lucky with the big winner of 142, which is just under 3%. On the 5,000 that I've been going off of, if you haven't seen the previous videos, 5,000 has been my base. Simple interest. I'm not compounding it throughout the week. Just 5,000 every day. What's my comparison to that? I've gone over the bad sleep through the week, the short bias change. Another thing, I haven't been respecting previous days levels like I should. In the morning, I'll do my homework on some of these stocks and kind of look for previous levels. I haven't been sticking to those levels as strongly as I should. You should be looking for those previous levels as milestones or significant points. So as the price action comes close to those, you're familiar with will it be a resistance or a support? Will it turn down? Has it turned down in the past? Will it continue on? So knowing those levels, I haven't been focused on that a lot, and I'm going to change that for next week. I also don't think I've been doing enough research on the stocks I'm trading. So an example would be I'll look at 4 or 5 stocks, kind of just go a couple days back and see some previous action and pick those support and resistance levels, pick those up. But I haven't been doing information on what news is on these stocks. Are there any earnings or reports coming out this week that I should be aware of? Because I did witness a conference call on a stock that came out. I think it was a conference call. It was some kind of call that was public that came out for this one ticker. And instantly it dropped $2. I think it was like an under $10 stock. And $2, that's a ton. And it all happened in minutes. That woke me up to the importance of know the stock you're in. I wasn't paying attention to the industry it's in. I just looked at the movement, which is a good thing, but there needs to be a balance of how much of the movement do I care about versus what stock am I actually trading, because I missed that call, the whole thing dropped, and I was out of it. I missed. So on a Sunday scan, you're picking out, I got a call, there's 2 calls tomorrow on this stock or 2 of these stocks. You got some earnings coming out on these guys and whatever. So my second week, I was up 2.4%, which is kind of weird. I was down 4.5 the first week, up 2.4, and then just still down the next 2 weeks. So I got lucky in that second week because I think I was pretty strict with myself. I made a good trade and it stuck throughout the week because I had minimal losses. I think the next week I'm going to focus on the VWAP. I want to learn how to respect the VWAP and trade accordingly to it, because I've seen a lot of price action dance around it and build patterns off of it. So I want to learn how to get into those beforehand. Oh, and another thing, I wasn't entering in stocks early enough. So I would hesitate I'm hesitating in a simulator account, which is good, but it's a simulator account for a reason. Take some chances and see if these patterns work, and then continue taking those chances. Well, that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start taking more chances on, getting into these stocks sooner, hopefully seeing some price action in my direction. So the last thing I want to cover in this video is the month as a whole. All 4 weeks, what are my results? Well, 5 out of the 20 trading days, I am green. So I'm only good 5 days out of the 20 days. That's 25% of the time. 75% of the time, I am losing. So week 4, these are the results. And in comparison with the 3 prior weeks, I've actually had, my peak in green days. That's the same with this week. But I'm still down on the week, but I'm getting more consistent, which is good. So this month's total, I'm down 11.55%, which is just under $600 a month, or on this month. This just proves how important a simulator account is, and I'm glad I'm in it. That's how I can see people just losing instantly in this and blowing up their accounts. Overall, bad month. Take it with a grain of salt because this is my first month of trading ever, or on a daily basis, so day trading. I did have some, sleep issues. I realized the importance of physical health. I realized the importance of emotion and strictness, like you have to be strict with yourself or you will get nowhere. I have a lot more learning to do as I'm switching over to short bias, and I still need to master tons of different techniques that I'm just now scratching the surface on. So my advice for anybody in the first month, just going off of what I've experienced, first thing, don't pay attention to the dollar amount so much. I've caught myself paying attention too much to the dollars I'm up, which, it's a simulator account, doesn't really matter, but the point being, am I proving a technique? Not am I proving a gain in a few bucks on no technique. 2, the importance of your well-being and your health. You have to get sleep. I have witnessed bad sleep give me bad results, and it's hard because all you're thinking about is your next nap. The importance of health is not to be underestimated when trading. 3rd, I would probably say is do your homework. I'm going to admit it, I have not been doing as much homework as I should be. I had a lot of things going on as far as, school and life things at the moment. So now that I have more time, I will be able to do those couple hours on YouTube or scrolling through the internet, reading and getting more studying done on just the market as a whole. So probably my last piece of advice is don't chase price action. I've had a lot of instances where I will hop in a stock and just trade to trade, just to be in a trade, and I'd buy long just at the peak and it just starts dipping. Like that's my luck. Really focus on trading patterns or things that you can identify as a memorable pattern. So I want to give you guys a thanks. You guys made it this far into the video. You guys are awesome. Please like this video and subscribe. It really helps me make more videos and it lets me know that you guys appreciate the content, because who knows, one day you could be in my shoes doing what I'm doing and you could learn from all my mistakes and you could probably be more successful sooner than I am. So with that, please thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Please stay tuned. Next week we'll have week 6 recap, week 5 recap. I can't count, I'm sorry. You guys have a good one. I will see you later. Happy trading. I'm Dylon Da Silva. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked it. Give this video a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to stay up to date on all new content every week. You guys have a good one.
Oh.